Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetstudio.com, and today we are going to do the quick unboxing and full review of Micromax Canvas 4. This is the latest phone from Micromax which has been launched after Canvas HT. The model number of this device is A210 as you can see on the box, and this is how the packaging looks like. And again, this packaging reminds me the package which I have seen for iPod from Apple. So it is a very different kind of packaging which has came from Micromax this time. Very different kind of packaging in terms of the overall look. If we compare it with the previous packaging which we have seen, you get a plastic box with a transparent cover which actually is at the top of the package. If we take a look over the packaging, on the back side we have the specifications of the phone mentioned, as you can see. So you have a 1.2 GHz quad-core processor on this device, which is the same which we have seen on Canvas HT as well. You have Android 4.2 Jelly Bean out of the box. You have 5-inch of high definition display, that is 720x1280 in terms of resolution. Then you have 3G supported on the phone. You have a 13 megapixel camera at the back, and you have 5 megapixel camera at the front. Again, the front camera is a fixed focus camera, but it is definitely an upgrade over the camera which we have seen on the Canvas HT. And 13 megapixel camera with autofocus is there at the back, which was previously 8 megapixel at the Canvas HT. In terms of memory as well, this device has got an upgrade. So it has 16 GB of internal memory, and we will just tell you how much of that is actually available. You have 1 GB of RAM on the device, and you get around 10 GB of internal storage available to the user. The thing which I don't like about this package is that once you remove this part, once you broke the seal, then this packaging is kind of very unstable to put the device inside the box, because the upper part, the plastic part, will keep on slipping. So these are all the things which we get in the package of the Canvas 4. The first is the device, and we have already inserted the device battery inside. So if we take a look over other things, you get this kind of cable, which is a flat kind of a cable. The micro USB cable looks better in terms of the overall build quality, as well as in terms of the overall usage. It won't get tangled very easily, so that is something which is good about this kind of a cable which you get. Again, good quality of cable which is being supplied. And also the in-ear headphones also have a flat kind of a cable, as you can see over here, with a nice 3.5 mm audio jack, as you can see. And these are in-ear headphones, so you will definitely get good quality of sound. And you also have a module over here which will allow you to pick the call, and it does have a mic as well over here. When it comes to the volume rocker or the volume control, there is no volume control on this particular unit, which is something which is missing. And then you get some extra earbuds within the package, so that. And the charger which you get is a universal USB charger with Indian pin style, and the output current from this charger is 1 ampere. And then you get the user manual within the package for the Canvas 4, which tells you about the basic features of the phone and the usage. And you get the warranty statement, as you can see. Now here we have the Micromax Canvas 4, the latest phone from Micromax. And in terms of the overall look and feel and the build quality, this device definitely has got a major upgrade if you compare it with the Canvas HT. We have a Canvas HT over here, and this is how you can actually see that there is a major difference in terms of the overall build quality in between these two devices. This device definitely feels much more solid in hand, and also the aluminum chassis which is around the edges of the phone does give it a kind of a premium look, and also give it a kind of a good build quality as compared to the plastic feel which you get on Canvas HT. As far as differences in between these two devices are concerned, the camera has got an upgrade. The build quality is definitely better on the new Canvas 4, and apart from it, the front camera is now 5 megapixel, which was lesser than 5 megapixel previously. And apart from that, if we actually talk about the processor and the hardware is almost the same on both of these devices, and we will also do a complete detailed comparison of these two devices very soon, so you can watch the detailed comparison later on. Firstly, if we talk about the physical design of the Canvas 4, the Canvas 4 has got a very good design. The back cover is again plastic in nature and glossy in terms of the overall finish, as you can see, but it has a kind of a design over here which actually reduces the overall glossiness. And again, because of the rounded edges which we have on the back cover over here, it actually feels very good when you hold the device in one hand, and it gives you a nice grip. Another good thing about this phone is this aluminum chassis which goes around the edges. Again, give the device kind of a premium look and also increases the overall build quality. The buttons which you see over here for the volume rocker as well as for the power and sleep key, they are metallic buttons, unlike the plastic buttons which we have seen previously on Canvas HT. As far as front glass is concerned, you have Corning Gorilla Glass protection on the front glass display, which is actually good. You have got a 5-inch display with a resolution of 720x1280. That is a high definition resolution which you get on this device, and this is how the display looks like. And if you take a closer look, the text does not feel pixelated even if you take a very closer look to the device. Just give you a hardware overview of the device. On the bottom you have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging. You have a primary mic over here. You have little bands over here which are actually left out, a kind of a cutout in the aluminum chassis for the antennas for the Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and cellular network signal. On the right, on the top you have the power and sleep key, which is a metallic button, again gives you nice feedback. On the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack, and on the left you have the large volume rocker, which is again pretty good in terms of the overall tactile feedback. At the bottom on the back you have the loudspeaker over here, and you have the Micromax branding. You have a nice Micromax logo with chrome finish over here, and you have 13 megapixel camera at the back with LED flash, and you have a secondary mic over here for noise cancellation and video chat. Whereas if we talk about the front, you have the proximity and ambient light sensor over here. You have a nice metallic earpiece, and you have 5 megapixel fixed focus front. Capacitive buttons are there within the body of the phone, and they will light up whenever you touch them, as you can see. Now, as far as the overall form factor of this device is concerned, the rounded edges over here at the back cover does give you a nice grip when you hold the device in one hand. It is fairly portable. In terms of the width, it is around 8.9mm in terms of the thickness, as compared to the 10.7mm thickness which was previously found on Canvas HT. In terms of the weight, you have this device weigh around 158 gram, which is 2 gram heavier than the previous Canvas HT. Now here we have the lock screen, as you can see, and it is again the Android 4.2 lock screen which we see on this device. You have the option to access the widgets over here on the lock screen like this. You can add more widgets as well on the lock screen. Once you unlock the device, you see the Android version, which is almost same as stock Android version which we see. Apart from the little customization which we see in the terms of look and feel of the icons, the version which we see the version of Android which is running on this device is almost stock Android in terms of the overall look and feel. You have like 5 home screen which you cannot increase or decrease. Let's take a look over the version of Android. So it is running Android 4.2.1, as you can see, and this is the baseline version. So the device has 16 GB of internal storage, and out of which around 2.46 GB is reserved by the operating system for some pre-installed applications and data, and 1.26 GB out of that is actually available. And apart from that, you get around 10.02 GB available on this device for installing applications, storing picture, videos and other data. Support for SD card, and once you insert the SD card into the device, you can install apps directly on the SD card. Also, you can move apps from the phone memory to the SD card. So here you have a little indent to remove the back cover, and once we remove the back cover, you can see this phone is a dual SIM phone, and you have a micro SD memory card slot over here, and you have a battery of 2000 mAh on this device, and here we have the loudspeaker. You have 1 GB of RAM on this device, and approximately you get around 420 MB of RAM free most of the time, which is good for installing more applications and heavy games if you want to. So it does support automatic brightness as well, as you can see, which will again save a lot of battery. When it comes to the wallpaper support, it supports live wallpapers, static wallpapers, but video wallpapers are not supported. But still you can install video wallpapers on this device as well by using a utility about which we have done a video. You also have option of creating a Wi-Fi hotspot for sharing the 3G internet on this device. You have support for USB tethering as well with the help of a USB cable. and then you have Bluetooth tethering also supported on this device. You also have audio enhancement option within the sound settings, as you can see, and it will again enhance the overall quality of sound which you will hear from the headphones, the in-ear headphones which come within the package of this phone. Some kind of gesture feature which are supported on this device is the upside silent feature, in which once you tap this feature and enable this feature, you can turn the device upside down whenever you are receiving a call, and the device will go to the silent mode and it will be silent. You also have the upside speaker mode. If you enable this option and if you turn the phone down like this, you will get the call through the loudspeaker over here at the back. When it comes to the proximity answer phone, or in case you are receiving a call and you hold the device close to your ears, it will automatically answer the call. And another case, if you have opened a specific contact or if you are messaging them, then you can turn on this option and it will automatically dial the number once you move the device closer to your ears. And in order to learn more about these features, how does they work, you can tap over here and it will tell you how to use these features. Now here we have the phone dialer, and one thing which is good is that you have the option of making a video call directly from the phone dialer. Now this is how the messaging application looks like, and as you can see, the keyboard over here is again stock Android, and the look and feel of the messaging application is again stock Android. When it comes to swipe to type, you do not have support for continuous typing on this device for the continuous input, but in terms of the key size, they are pretty big and quite nicely spaced out, so you won't face any problem while typing on this device in the portrait mode or in the landscape mode. Now if we talk about the application which come pre-installed on the device, you get a kind of antivirus from Micromax which is called the M Security, and then you have these applications like File Manager which come pre-installed on the device. You have FM radio. You also get some trial version games like Fruit Devil on this device, and also you get NFS Shift, which is again a trial version which you can play for 2 times, and then you have to pay around 50 rupees in order to unlock the full version. Apart from that, you also get a kind of an app store which is called M Zone on this device. You get M Live app application which allow you to watch some kind of live content on this device. You also get Kingsoft Office which will allow you to edit documents on the go. You also get this application which will allow you to watch Bollywood movies online for free, and again you don't have to do anything for that. You don't have to pay anything for that. You can always watch them for free. Again, you also have system software update on this device which will allow you to update the software version, the Android version on this device over the air. You don't have to connect to a PC to do the same. As far as widgets are concerned, you get all the stock Android widgets on this device. Apart from that, you also get some widgets which are specifically designed for this device. For example, the pop-up browser and the pop-up video player. As far as pop-up browser is concerned, pop-up browser is a kind of a small browser which you can run on your home screen, and still you can keep on using the device. You can launch certain applications and then you can keep on using the pop-up browser as well. So you can open a specific web page, you can play a video in this particular browser as well, and you can always close the pop-up browser by tapping over here, move to the full screen by tapping over here. The one thing which is good about the pop-up browser, once you launch the pop-up browser and if you tap over here, it will minimize itself, but again it will not close itself. You can always access the pop-up browser from the notification by tapping like this. Another good feature or application which we have seen on this device is the video player. This is again a kind of a pop-up video player which will automatically play the video which you have in the camera gallery recorded, and as you can see, you can browse the web page using the pop-up browser, and also you can play a video simultaneously using the pop-up video player, and both at the same time, and still you can use the phone as well by moving this window over here. Till when there are 2 pop-up application running, you can still use the device and you can launch application as well like this. Something new which we have seen on Micromax Canvas 4 is the new unlock method, which actually allows you to unlock the device by blowing air over the microphone over here. And once you actually enable this unlocking method by launching the M-Lock application which you see on the device, once you enable it, and whenever you lock the display, as you can see, so in this case you have to blow air to unlock. The way to unlock is to shake the device like this. And the third and the last way, which is normally not known to many people out there, is tap and hold to unlock. Now one more thing which we have seen on cameras 4 is the video player, which allows you to actually pause the video if you are looking away from the screen. So as you can see, when I am looking away from the screen, it pauses the video, and when I look back, it again resumes the video playback. And this feature actually works quite precisely, but you will have to have proper amount of light to make this feature work. A good feature while playing a video in the video player is that whenever you are playing a video like this, you can also preview another video which you have in the camera gallery, and you can play both of these videos simultaneously like this. So you can play both of these videos simultaneously. Now this is how the camera UI looks like, as you can see, and again you have the HDR mode is well supported in the camera UI. You have a beautification mode, panorama mode is supported, you have multi-angle view shot, you have a smile shot in which someone smiles, it will automatically take a photo. When it comes to photo, you have zero shutter delay, face detection which you can enable, and when it comes to the continuous shot, you can take maximum 99 shots from this device using the back camera, which is a 13 megapixel camera, and the maximum pixel size is 13 megapixel for the photos which you can capture. When it comes to videos, you can record high definition video at 1080p as well as at 720p, both at 30 frames per second from this device. Video stabilization, you have electronic stabilization supported over here, as you can see, EIS, and then you have microphone which you can disable, and you also have the option of recording time-lapse interval videos. Especially you can record slow motion videos from this device using this option. With this photo we have taken in an indoor room with some artificial light, and the photo comes out to be pretty good in terms of the overall clarity as well as in terms of the colors. So if you focus the camera properly on a specific object, you will definitely get better photos. But there might be sometimes if you don't hold the device at the right distance from the object, you will not get the good photos. For example, this photo, you will see a lot of noise in this photo. So make sure you have a proper focus on the object before you take a photo. When it comes to daylight, the photos comes out to be really good in terms of the colors as well as in terms of the details. And this video has been recorded at 1080p. So the overall loudness of the sound from the loudspeaker is quite loud. Video again comes out to be pretty clear if you record high definition video in daylight like this, as you can see. And when it comes to the options which you get in the video player, you can also increase the volume of the video by moving a finger like this whenever the video is playing or whenever it is paused, and you can decrease and increase the brightness of the display as well while playing a video using the video player which we have on this device. Under the video player, you also get this option of stretching the video in case the video is not playing in full screen and you see some kind of black bars above or bottom or on the right of the video. And then you also have this option of moving the video to the pop-up video player so that the video gets played in the small window like this, and you can do other things on the phone. So the browser which we see on this device is again stock Android in terms of the look. You also get Google Chrome pre-installed on this device as far as the external browser is concerned. When it comes to kinetic scrolling, there is no problem with the kinetic scrolling. It is quite smooth and quite fast. When it comes to pinch to zoom is quite fluid, not very smooth, which we have seen on some devices. When it comes to the rendering of the text is quite precise, crisp and clear. You do have double tap to zoom as well supported, and it works pretty fine. When it comes to panning is also pretty good on this device while browsing. And when it comes to playing YouTube videos within the web page, the browser does support the same. You don't have to open YouTube application for the same. So as you can see, we are playing a YouTube video with the YouTube application on this device, and the video is high definition in quality, and it is playing in high definition as well because of the resolution which you see on the device. The loudness from the loudspeaker is quite loud, but if you actually place the device on a table like this, the loudness gets decreased so the loudspeaker at the back gets blocked whenever you place the device like this on a table, and the volume of the sound which comes out from the loudspeaker gets decreased. Angles while watching a video, viewing angles are quite good on this device, and the viewing angles are quite okay. You will see some kind of color fading but no blackening of the display. When you view the screen from the right or from the left, as far as top and bottom is concerned, you will notice some kind of blackening whenever you view the screen from extreme viewing angles, as you can see. The device also have a LED notification over here for the missed calls and messages which you receive on this device. When it comes to taking macro shot on this device, macro shot does come out to be pretty good in terms of the overall colors as well as in terms of the details, but make sure you hold the device at the right distance subject whenever. When it comes to playing high definition videos on the device can play high definition videos at 720p as well as at 1080p with. As you can see, we have connected a flash drive with an OTG cable, and the device does have support for OTG. So we can read the contents on the flash drive over here in the file manager. So the OTG is supported on this device. Also have support for assisted GPS on this device. That means you can use this device for navigation as well, and for that make sure you have enabled access to my location and this option, and under GPS satellite once you need to enable this one, and under GPS satellites you will need to enable GPS EPO assistance and assisted GPS before you can use this device for navigation. The overall quality of sound which comes out from the earpiece while making a call is quite clear and crisp. We did not face any issues even when we made a call while using 3G on this device. When we were using this device for internet tethering as well, there was no issue at all as far as the sound clarity is concerned which comes out from the earpiece, and also the sound which comes out from the headphones which are supplied with this particular phone, the in-ear headphones which we have shown earlier, is pretty good. As you can see, you also get the equalizer in the music application, the music player on this device. Now one thing which I really like in this device is the front camera, and the view from the front camera is pretty good. As you can see, it is again a fixed focus camera, but again in terms of the details, the front camera video stream is pretty good for a video call. So you can do a high definition video chat using the front camera on this device. Another good feature which we have in Canvas 4 is the horizontal panorama, as well as you can also take a vertical panorama on this device, as you can see. Now in case you don't want the blow air to unlock on this device, you can always launch this application and make sure this is unlocked so that you have a normal lock screen on the device which you see on other devices running Android 4.2. As far as battery life is concerned for this device, for the Canvas 4, it gives you around 1 day of battery backup with normal usage. For example, if you are doing casual web browsing for 2 hours, you are playing 2 hours of games on this device, and then you are using the phone for voice calls, then it will give you around 1 day of battery backup. For a heavy user who actually plays a lot of games, watches a lot of videos on this device, it will give you less than 1 day of battery backup. Around till evening it will last. So we are right now playing Need for Speed Most Wanted, which is a kind of a very graphic intensive game, and the game is running fine as far as graphics are concerned till now. I do not notice any lag in the graphic or the touchscreen as well. The touchscreen is quite responsive to the finger touch. I do not notice any issue till now. Now to show you the responsiveness of the touchscreen, we are playing Subway Surfer on this device. So as far as graphics are concerned, graphics are pretty smooth while playing this game on this device till now, and the touchscreen is also pretty responsive. If we take a look over the hardware information on the device, the model number of the device is A210. We have ARM V7 processor on this device, which we have seen on Canvas HT as well. It is 1.2 GHz quad core processor, as you can see. When it comes to the display resolution, the effective display resolution is 720 x 1280. And about the sensors, we have 3-axis accelerometer sensor, proximity sensor and light sensor on this device. We do not see a magnetic field sensor over here. On quadrant standard, the device has scored 4021, which is pretty okay, and this is how the detailed scores looks like. As you can see, for the CPU, memory, input output operation, 2D and 3D. So the Antutu score which we have got on this device is 13168, which is pretty good score for a device like this, and this is how the detailed scores looks like. So the Micromax score which we have got on this device is 45.2 FPS, and we have actually tested this device while playing some graphic intensive games like Need for Speed Most Wanted, Dead Trigger, Frontline Commando, D-Day, and some casual games like Temple Run, OZ, Subway Surfer. All these games ran fine on this device. So the sunlight visibility of this device as far as the display is concerned is not too good, but still the screen is fairly visible whenever you use this device in outdoor condition. In direct sunlight, it might be difficult to read what we have on the screen, but in outdoor environment with some natural light, it won't be a problem when you try to read something on the screen. That's all from us as far as the quick hands-on review of the Micromax Canvas 4 is concerned. Do let us know if you have any specific questions for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.